Apophis, one of the most potentially dangerous asteroids ever identified, is paying a visit. In 2029, it will approach our planet at a distance of only 32,000 kilometers or 19,900 miles, passing below geostationary satellite orbits and blazing as brilliantly as a satellite. This event will be visible to billions of naked-eye onlookers around the planet, which is a rare phenomenon that happens only every few thousand years. Even more thrilling, a NASA spacecraft is already on its way to examine the asteroid up close. However, one may wonder why ground-based observations alone are insufficient for examining this asteroid, or why a spacecraft is being sent to investigate a celestial body that was formerly thought to be the most dangerous asteroid. Finally, and most crucial, is there a cause for concern? Let us find out together. Apophis, which resembles a peanut shell in shape, was discovered in 2004 by astronomers about 170 million kilometers from Earth. Initially labeled as 2004 MN4, this 340-meter-wide rock did not appear significant. However, when later study revealed a 1 in 37 risk of hitting with Earth in 2029, it sparked worldwide interest. The likelihood of a large asteroid impact was 1 in 37, the highest ever computed. This is when the asteroid gained its name Apophis, after the Egyptian god of destruction, and was dubbed the most dangerous asteroid ever discovered. Apophis made a distant flyby of Earth in March 2021, allowing astronomers to use sophisticated radar measurements to precisely calculate its orbit around the Sun. To the relief of everyone involved, the new research conclusively ruled out any big Earth impact events in the coming century. However, there is one aspect that cannot be ignored: the Yarkovsky effect, which results from the interaction of the asteroid with solar radiation. When sunlight hits a revolving asteroid, the day side heats up. As the asteroid spins, the night side cools and releases heat. This generates a slight thrust on the asteroid, which might change direction over time. The Yarkovsky effect is difficult to model, yet it can make a significant impact in where asteroids land up. Because we don't know how the Yarkovsky effect will affect Apophis' orbit, we have no idea where it will be when it approaches Earth in the following years. Scientists must thus explore a variety of conceivable trajectories, depending on how strongly the Yarkovsky effect acts on Apophis. A handful of these paths coincide with regions of space known as gravitational keyholes. If Apophis passes through a keyhole, Earth's gravity will modify its path just enough to make an impact on a following orbit. Astronomers have been tracking Apophis' journey since its discovery. Ground-based observations and radar measurements show that the asteroid is gradually diverging from its strictly gravitational orbit. If this tendency continues, the potential of an impact scenario in 2068 cannot be completely ruled out. In other words, there is a tiny probability that this big asteroid will hit with our planet within the next 50 years. Changes in an object's temperature caused by radiation exposure, asteroid composition, and stellar wind, among other factors, all have an impact on the Yarkovsky effect. This means that only close and multiple observations may lead to meaningful conclusions. And this is where NASA's OSIRIS-APEX mission comes in to help fill in the gaps. The OSIRIS-APEX spacecraft is the same as the OSIRIS-RX, which was launched in 2016 to retrieve samples from the asteroid Bennu. On October 20, 2020, it successfully landed on Bennu's surface, collected a sample, and returned to Earth on September 24, 2023. The spaceship discharged a capsule containing Bennu pieces into Earth's atmosphere, which subsequently descended via parachute and landed in Utah, where the mission team waited expectantly to receive the samples. The Bennu sample is the largest asteroid sample ever returned to Earth. However, the spacecraft's voyage proceeded. Just 20 minutes after releasing the capsule containing the Bennu sample, the spacecraft fired its engines, launching a new mission known as OSIRIS-APEX. It is currently en route to meet with Apophis. The acronym OSIRIS-APEX means for Origins, Spectral Interpretation, resource identification, and security. Apophis Explorer. On April 13, 2029, 1 hour after Apophis makes its near approach to Earth, OSIRIS-APEX will use Earth's gravity to enter orbit around the asteroid. It will perform an in-depth research of Apophis for 18 months, gathering crucial information. Unlike Bennu, OSIRIS-APEX will not be able to collect samples from Apophis. However, it will approach the asteroid's surface and use its thrusters to perform a maneuver aimed to expose Apophis' subsurface, allowing researchers to learn more about its physical and chemical composition. OSIRIS-APEX will map the asteroid's surface in detail over the course of 1.5 years. This will allow mission scientists to investigate any significant changes caused by Apophis' brief encounter with Earth's gravitational pull. Even while tidal pressures are generally weak, they can cause minor landslides and reveal new material for research on the asteroid's surface. Furthermore, the spacecraft will accurately determine the asteroid's orbital motion down to the meter scale. With this increased precision, experts will be able to correctly estimate Apophis' future trajectory. Currently, forecasts are only valid until 2116, but OSIRIS-APEX data are likely to greatly extend this forecast range. However, OSIRIS-APEX is not the only spacecraft destined to visit Apophis. Numerous missions are also targeting the asteroid. One of these missions has been proposed by a South Korean team, with the goal of launching a spacecraft in 2027 and arriving at Apophis in January 2029, right before Apophis' Earth flyby. The goal is to gain a more thorough view of the asteroid's structural changes as a result of its close collision with Earth. In addition, missions using smaller spacecraft, such as Apophis Pathfinder, are planned for launch in 2025 to 2026. This spacecraft will make the first-ever close flyby of Apophis, arriving within around a year following launch. Furthermore, earlier this year at the 8th Planetary Defense Conference, NASA officials proposed sending a swarm of tiny spacecraft to study Apophis. A thorough examination of Apophis will undoubtedly contribute to a better knowledge of numerous deadly asteroids that orbit our planet. These missions will be a huge step forward in expanding our understanding of Apophis behavior, allowing us to create effective defense measures against such strikes. Alright everyone, that is all for this video. Thanks for watching. Is there anything you'd like to say? Please tell us in the comments below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe.